Welcome to a Fallout 76 episode. Fair warning, I'm inside the PTS and there are very minor story spoilers. I'm about to show you 10 locations that are either brand new or have been retrofitted. Let's start with Vault 51. To the left of the destroyed vault door to Vault 51, you'll find the entrance to the area where you will get your quest to get your new camp shelters. It is the Shelters Claim Center. And upon entering here, you will start the quest called Home Expansion. So you go ahead and speak to the robot straight ahead, and he will guide you through the little mini quest. You'll have to leave the area to find a key, and I'll show you that location at the end of this quick tour. Now, I am the type of person I like to take a nice slow pan around every area so people can see the details. I'm not going to be interacting with any NPCs, not exploring anything on too many computers, just the basic. This is all we have right now in the PTS that are either new or retrofitted locations. So no spoilers. And this is the area where the overseer to Vault 51, you can see his gold trophy there. You will have to go find his body, and that's where, as soon as you go to that area, you saw that quest called Find the Key pop up on the map. And let's just take a quick look around. So this video, I think, is about 20 minutes long. So here's our first location. And just south of Vault 76, they moved the body of the overseer to the interior of the isolated cabin. And on his body, you'll find the key that you will need to unlock the chest that's in that room that we were just in. Next up, next to Cobbleton Farm, we have a new location called the Makeshift Vault. And there we go. Brand new location. Now, I have not yet done any of the Brotherhood of Steel quest line at all. I kind of want to be surprised by it. So visiting locations where everything is open. Now I'm on my pre-made character. So this character is actually finished. It was a pre-made from Bethesda. It has actually finished the entire quest line. So this is a look inside the Makeshift Vault. And you can see some Brotherhood of Steel chests, cases, whatever, supply chests. It's quite a spacious little vault. Now, I will give you a little bit of lore in here.
Protect and serve.
So let's just have a look over here. There's a note on this pool table. And it is a Brotherhood note. No major spoilers here, promise. Let's have a read. Is this distasteful barbarity the Raiders' idea of entertainment? Make sure it's cleaned up. This is our outpost now, and leaving something like this around doesn't reflect well on the Brotherhood. And it's signed Knight Shin. He's one of the 3 major characters in the Brotherhood DLC. Like I said, I have no idea how this location factors in right now. I'm just having fun exploring around the maps. And every once in a while, I come back in and have another look around. The first time I came here, there were no Protectrons, and now they are here. There's a note here on the table. Unessential. Got a letter from Vault Tech informing us they couldn't secure any spots for us in any of the vaults. They called us unessential. Unessential, my ass. I helped build those damn vaults. Who the hell do they think is going to rebuild the world after the bombs hit? They won't miss any of these supplies I borrowed. What are they going to do? Fire me? So there were a couple of vault builders who decided to take over this space and try to eke out a little bit of, basically survive after the bombs dropped. And here's another note. One last trip. Since construction on our own vault is ahead of schedule, we decided to head into Grafton for a final supply run. Saw a bear sniffing around when we got back. Managed to scare it off with the rifle, though. I don't think you'll be coming back anytime soon. Things are starting to get bad out there, but we should be finished in a couple of weeks. We'll be all right. So they managed to make this little shelter for themselves Not much else going on here. Looks like somebody had a mining accident or digging. Might have been one of the 3
Protect
or 4.
and
How many?
serve.
There's a couple of graves here. This one looks slightly smaller. May have been a child's grave. And that's the look around quickly inside the makeshift vault, which obviously will end up being some kind of Brotherhood outpost.
Protect and serve.
And there you have that location. Next up, we are going to Orwell Orchards. We're going to check out the basement bunker that is in this home. These guys won the lottery. Obviously, it wasn't this one. Down in the basement. Actually, this is one of the nicest designed vaults I have seen in the game. They really thought this one out quite well. So let's look inside the Orwell bomb shelter. And this place, like I said, is a really nice design. It's got a putting green. Actually, it's got a couple. It's got some golf putting greens here and there, and then I'll pan over. There's a little exercise area with a video screen, and I think I headed back up this way down into the lower level. Just let me clear a few of these feral ghouls. Bit of a bar. I'm always searching for notes and things. It was just a little basic recipe there. Kind of like the plasma on this warglaive. It's very handy. So when they designed this place, I mean, it has all the amenities. It has a swimming pool, karaoke, bar, everything. I mean, the place is massive. Especially for, you know, a small family or a couple. And let's head back upstairs. So they did have a little bit of damage when the bombs dropped. I'll give you a bit more lore on what happened here. Let's head back upstairs. I'll come back to this computer in a moment. I wanted to show you the ticket on the wall. Lucky hits. So they ended up winning the West Virginia lottery. More on that coming up. No, that's the computer. I'll come back to that. So let's see. A couple guys to take care of here. It's kind of strange. The ghoul was actually feeding on the rad roach. Okay, a little bit of an office. And that leads back upstairs. Crib. Looks like somebody kind of blew their brains out there. Ugh. Okay, so this obviously was the Orwell family bedroom. Still looking for notes and things. I think pretty much everything was on that computer. So let's double back and have a read at the computer here. Ian Orwell's terminal. Hey, the first entry is: if Cheryl only knew how far into debt I had gone building this place, she would have killed me. Looks like it paid off for us in the long run, though. She knew the bank denied our last loan, but didn't know exactly why. I'd like to see the bank try to get their money back now. So basically, he went ahead and funded this himself. Then they won the lottery, and the rep was supposed to show up the next month, but the bombs dropped. So too bad. We could have used the the paper money for toilet paper. So a month after the bombs fell, it's Christmas. They're doing all right. Supplies are good, and all of the equipment is running smoothly. His wife Cheryl has pretty much gotten over him not telling her about this place. And I surprised her this morning with the crib before everything went to hell. She was pretty excited. Okay, third entry is: It's been about 5 months, still no luck on the baby front, not for lack of trying. I'm starting to think the radiation from above is beginning to leak down here. We're still good on supplies, but the pool pump broke, the fusion generator a few days before that, so everything is failing. It's September now, I think. We lost track of what day it was a few months ago. The leaves in the orchard are probably starting to turn. And everything has stopped working. They're down to essentials, basically air, water, and food. And Cheryl wants to leave. His hair has been falling out, and he's having trouble keeping on any weight. So they are dying of radiation poisoning. Still feeling like crap, mind is fogged, hard to focus, hard to type. Cheryl doesn't understand the sacrifice, the debt, months of preparation, all for her. Her and that baby will never have. She wants to leave, but she can't. Basically, he won't let her. Now, there was a security door control here that unlocked a door somewhere, so I'm just going to take you back down here. I got a little bit turned around. Oh yeah, Mr. Green Globby. Yeah, it didn't end well for me. That's okay. That's what respawning is for. Okay, back into a different area. This is more of the living space with the kitchen, totally separate from the bar area and the pool. You have this spacious kitchen, living room area. And the door here, this is the security door that was unlocked. And the note, trapped. All I wanted was to get him some help, and he trapped me in here like some sort of animal. I was able to repair the button that opens the door while he was asleep. So if anyone is reading this, please know I had no other choice. Ian, I'm sorry. I know this isn't you anymore. Please know that. And it was signed Cheryl. So he imprisoned his wife in here, and she managed to get out. What happened to her? We have no idea. So there you have it. There was a few other smaller rooms to explore, nothing major, and no other lore that I could find. So let's see if I can actually find my way back out to the exit. This place is huge. I think that's where I came in. I remember the putting greens, exercise area, and that's where I went downstairs. The exit's to the left. There we go. And there you have it, the Orwell Orchards location. Next up is Lewis and Sons Farming Supply Company. And there's Dog Badger. Oh, he's so adorable. I wish we could have our own pets. I know they keep telling us we will. I visited this location in a previous video, and you could not get through the door, but you can now. Now, I'm not going to interact with any of these NPCs because, like I said, this character is finished the DLC already, so I don't know what kind of responses I will get. There are 4 or 5 people in here. Let me just take a quick look upstairs and show you what's upstairs in the barn. Just basically storage and sleeping area. So we have Marty and George, all of the same family, and Cullen, and over where to my right is Carol. Remember, this is the test server, and she's just kind of stuck there in the kitchen. Carol Putnam. Okay, so we have 4 NPCs at this location, and they did a nice job on this. I like it. I totally live there. Okay, let's go on to the next one. We have the Retreat. This used to be Treehouse Village. Now, there weren't a lot of named characters. I think I passed one just to show you that this place, I assume, will be able to come here on some kind of a mission or quest. They're all pretty much called villagers now. This used to be infested with mirelurks and other things. I remember coming up to one of the NPCs here, and they said that they were thirsty and needed water. It's like, well, you were surrounded by water. Okay. Just a quick look around. I managed to get over there to that supply room. Unfortunately, I didn't have the lock-picking skills. Yeah, I'm all out of water.
No time to chat.
That's funny. Okay, let's see. Nope. I want to get up to the supply area. This way. Pool table. Come on, come on. I think it's this way.
What's that over
That
there?
was the only named NPC here. I didn't interact with her at all.
Oh, wait, a whole nother
Let's see.
hour.
It's through here.
Whoa.
It's nicely designed.
Everyone can see your
That's right,
gems.
through the
Don't
barricades.
sleep it off.
Yeah, this is where I ended up stopping. I did have the skills on my other character, and it's basically a little supply room. I didn't notice anything special. There weren't any vendors or anything, and not like a door into the cliffside or anything.
Barrels don't get you.
So that's that, besides me managing to fall down into the water. There we go. Let's try and get out of here and get on to the next place. I'm a bit lost. Alright, let me get back up here. There we go. And on to the next location.
I'm all out of water.
Now, this used to be Hawk's Refuge. It is now Daggers Den. And it is absolutely infested with blood eagles. Now, there was a door that said Daggers Den on it. It took me quite a while to get into here, but this is now Daggers Den. There was a door, and you come on inside, and there was chicken fighting down there. Let's see. So I killed quite a number of blood eagles in here. There's only one place of note, and that is towards the end of this little tour. They made use of the cave, and the previous lore will be coming up. That's why it was called Brianna's Note, Brianna Hawk. Let's see. Pretty much the usual thing. I just like doing these little tours just to give people an idea of how much work they do on this game. It's amazing. And take a look through here. There's the note. So there's another location not far from here called Sunday Brothers Cabin. If you check that out, I'm just going to skip through these. There were rich preppers. They also had a huge still outside the house. And you can go visit that location and get the rest of the story. So I'm just going to skip through these pages and things here so you can pause and read them at your leisure. So they left the original Hawk's Refuge notes still here at this location. Okay. And on to the next spot. Let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you the door to the throne room. There's a throne room. Oh boy, I got lost. Dead end. Nope, dead end. Let's, I think, hop down there to get to it. That's a nice fishing spot, actually. And I got turned around down here. I think it was over here. Nope. Let's check down here. I know there's a door to a throne room. Dagger's throne room. That's definitely not it. Okay, let's go back upstairs. I think I passed it. Probably passed it. No, that's where the chickens were. Nope. No, we were just there. Oh, wait. It was right next to it. That's it, right there. Unfortunately, you cannot get inside, and I don't have the key. Only throne room key can unlock. I did go around and check the corpses of the blood eagles that I killed, and there wasn't any key. Okay, we're at this transmission station right near the Tyler County Fairgrounds. Now, it used to spawn, it still does, it still spawns a bunch of rad rats and things. But you can easily get into here. There's no keys required at this point in time. It's a nice little bunker with an elevator leading underground. Government property, no trespassing. And this says Enclave Research Facility. And open up the door, and we'll take a quick look around here. There was no clipping. Everything was freely accessed. There were no live NPCs or anyone down here, nor could I access the computer straight ahead. And excuse the glitch there. They have a console that's kind of floating in midair right in front of the computer here. There's nothing to press, no buttons, no access. I do know what it is. It's just I don't want to give any spoilers for anyone. So I'm just going to quickly hack this computer, show you this room here. This just looks like a small security room just off from the radiation showers that are to my right. So it's just a different way to get through there. This place was absolutely massive in size. It just went from room to room to room, and I got lost, and there's just so much to see and explore in this research facility. Let me double back through here. I think there were a couple of corpses. Nothing looks recent. So that's that. And there was a door off to my right I could not get through. It was another one of the hand scanners. Let's head down to the lower basement level here. I really like the look in here. This must be the gas that are coming out of those tubes, and some of these tubes have broken, so whatever preservative, or I guess whatever they're calling it, is all in the air down here. And looks like the Enclave officers captured pretty much one of every kind of creature that is out in the wasteland. There's a Mirelurk King. Let's see. Lovely mole rats. Yes, we all know what we hate, mole rats, man. And let's see, this room here. Let me see if I can get. Now I missed something. Oh yeah. There's this. Wait, there it is. This door. Incinerator. So they were doing a little bit of lab experiments in here, and I guess if things didn't go well, they just incinerated them. There's a couple of Mirelurks in there. It didn't work. I tried. Bit more of a look about. Man, I hate those things. Man, if they ever put large cave crickets in this game, it would be game over. It's game over, man. Oh boy. Okay, let's go through this terminal and further into the research facility. I think this is where Mothman showed up. Yeah, I didn't do too great in here. My little character did not survive. Suffice to say, there are more creatures in more tubes through this level. I'll try and lower the volume of Mothman. I did try killing it, but no, I have very basic weapons, and they're all out of ammunition right now. And he's scattering over there. Let's see if we can get in here. A little bit of flora fauna. Let's see what else. Looks like a TV camera. I'm not going to say what was in here. Some other people have talked about what is actually behind these doors. I'll leave that for you guys to figure out on one of the terminals. Kind of see some flies flying around in there. Okay. Let's see. I think that's pretty much all that's in here. Ah, I need one of those. Okay. I know you don't spend long in the PTS and then they wipe out characters, so anytime I can get something like a hazmat suit is a good thing. Oh, Mothman followed me all the way up here. There is a terminal there to my left. I will not be reading any of that. Just check out this little room. Man, this place, like I said, it's like a maze. It just goes on and on and on. And just when you think you're going to go around in circles, stuff like this happens. Walked right in here and think, oh, this looks really good. And all these doors open and all these creatures come out. And they definitely want to play. And I don't have the weapons to play. So I'm going to wrap up our brief partial tour of the Enclave Research Facility. And yes, it ended well for me. Let's move on to the next location. And that is Crater. I did a video on this location already. It is the Crater War Room. And it can be found just on the other side of, I guess, to the north end of the map. It's really neat because I thought, oh, they put the door in upside down. This actual section that is the war room is actually upside down, so you can see the floors above you. There are 3 NPCs in here. We will not be interacting with them. This is Pierce. This is Sheena.
Answer yourself.
And this is Burke. And that is a brief look around the Crater War Room. I'm just kind of looking up there and realizing, oh, everything is upside down. So when I came across this kind of glass case here, I realized, oh, okay, it is upside down. Okay, just a little kind of sleeping arrangement office here. And that is what's new at Crater. So let's head over to Foundation, and there is also a new room there. So at Foundation, around the back is a new supply room. It was previously called the utility room. That sign is new in the PTS, and here is the rest of it. There are 2 NPCs in here. I did not interact with them at all. Tad Chance
don't step on that. Gotcha.
and Gloria Chance. There were a couple of quick notes in here. Nothing that is spilling any lore whatsoever. Let's see, we can grab this note. Upcoming shipments, so they're getting stuff from the retreat and the canned meat stew from Mama Dolce's. All kinds of supplies, real straightforward kind of stuff. Replica world's largest teapot. I guess these guys are some kind of collectors. Yep, for her collection. And there was this area over here. This was all unlocked supply room. Nothing special in here. Usual stuff. I don't know how they got these damn barrels all the way up here. Moonshine! Okay, let's take a look at this office. Like me, I collect action figures too, so they grabbed some action figure toys. And there was this note. Got that thing you wanted. T. It took a bit of haggling, but I managed to procure a limited print Tricentennial Protectron figure. It even still has the little flag. It's not in the box, but I'd say it's near mint. Next time I'm by, let's talk prices. And that request for backpacks, I don't know about that, my friend. We don't just give them to anyone, but I understand they're a collector's item, eh? Maybe I might be able to get you one. If you're finally willing to part with that Groganok battle damage axe replica. Now, I really want that. The Grognarok. That sounds like fun. Maybe they'll bring that into the game. That would be kind of cool. That's what I thought, that the replica Grognak axe was going to be like a toy. Maybe different paint jobs or something. And we're leaving the best for last. Fort Atlas, the new headquarters for the Brotherhood of Steel. And you can see and still interact with Russell Dorsey. Well, let's take a quick look inside. Again, I will not be interacting with any of the NPCs. And when I first arrived here, that metal door was locked and you had to do a short quest. I basically started the Brotherhood quest, but I have not progressed at all. So this is totally new to me. So let's take a quick look downstairs. Try to avoid any of the NPCs that are named down here. There are a couple. Whoop. Bleh. Okay, let's try. Oh well, sorry about that. Anyway, let's go back and get out of here. Sometimes you just can't avoid something like that. Okay, let's see if I can scoot past. This is like a little recreation quarters area. And this led, I think, to the original basement level. Nope, that's an exit to Appalachia, I think. Yep. A dead end. Let me scoot back upstairs and give you a quick look around up there. Okay, let's scoot through here. Basically, they've built it up a little bit. I did a video on the Atlas project quite a while ago. It's mostly filled with initiates.
Stay on your toes.
Getting some really nice armor and things. I'm not going to interact over there. Knight Shin is around. And nicely Brotherhood decorations. And one more NPC to my right. That is Scribe Valdez.
Hello,
I always get stuck on something. Okay. And that's pretty much the end of the tour. Thanks so very much for watching, and I'll see you out in the wasteland.